This is the continuation of the fourth part of the sequences and series topic. Now, note point from the above. That is Sn is equal to sum of n terms is equal to n by 2 of a plus l. Here in this, where a is equal to first term and l is equal to last term, and n is equal to number of terms. When we are given first term and last term and number of terms given asked, when we are going to do the sums, we have to use this formula, that is Sn is equal to n by 2 of a plus l. Here a is the first term, l is the last term, n is the number of terms. By using this formula, you have to do the same thing. From the above concept, this is the note point. On careful observation, you have to identify this and keep it in your mind. Next, now we are going to the problem 1, example problem 1. Problem 1. From the above concept, we are going to do the problem, that is first problem. Find the sum of first (32) terms of the AP AP means arithmetic progression. 3, 7, 11, 15 and so on terms. So now we are going to do this problem. Find the sum of first 32 terms. We are asked to find the sum of first 2 terms of this sequence, 3, 7, 11, 15 and so on. So solution as follows. Given that sequence 3, 7, 11, 15 and so on terms. In this, the first term is 3, second term is 7, third term is 11, fourth term is 15 and so on terms are there in this. So the first term T1 is equal to A. A is indicated here, first term is equal to 3. And the first 32 terms we are asked to find. N is equal to given, n is equal to 32. And second term is 7, third term is 11. So T2 is equal to 7. T3 is equal to 11. And T4 is equal to 15. T1 is equal to 3, T2 is equal to 7, T3 is equal to 11, T4 is equal to 15. Number of term is equal to 32. The first term T1 is equal to 3 given. So now we have to find the sum of first 32 terms. we have to find sum of first 32 numbers, that means S32. To do this sum of 32 first 32 terms, we need the common difference compulsory here. The common difference now we are going to find. On careful observation, 3, 7, 11, 15 and so on terms are there. After 3, 7 is there, after 7, 11 is there, after 11, 15 is there. And similarly from the last, 15, 11, 7, 3. Before 15, 11 is there, before 11, 7 is there, before 7, 3 is there. So here also the common difference is as same as on both sides, and from the last term, from the beginning, from the ending also. That is, the common difference is d is equal to tn minus 1. So by using this formula tn minus 1, we have common difference is equal to, when n is equal to 2, t2 minus, when n is equal to minus 1, it becomes t1, t2 minus t1. So here the second term is 7, first term is 3. 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. This is the common difference. And similarly, t3 minus t2 is equal to also 4. t4 minus t3 is equal to also 4. Entire this sequence, from this sequence the common difference is 4. Therefore, common difference d is equal to 4. Now, sum of n terms of of an arithmetic progression is Sn is equal to n by 2 of 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here sum of the n terms, Sn is equal to already given, that is equal to 32. Sn is equal to 32, S32, n is equal to 32, that means here S32 is equal to n by 2, 32 by 2 of 2a, a is equal to first term 3, 2 into 3 plus n minus 1 into d. Here n is equal to 32 minus 1 into d. d is the common difference, that is 4. Implies S32 is equal to 2 1 ja 2 16 ja 16 of 2 3 ja 6. 32 minus 1 becomes 31. 31 into 4 is equal to 16 of 6 plus 4 1 ja 4, 4 3 ja 12, 124. It becomes 16 of into 124 plus 6 is equal to 130 into 130. So implies S32 is equal to, after multiplying 130 with 16, we will get 2080. Therefore S32, we are asked S32, so therefore S32 Sum to 32 numbers is equal to how much? 2080. This is the required answer. Now problem 2. The statement is going on. Find the sum of the series one plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus and so on and so on and so on and so on plus 79. This is the statement of the second problem. Find the sum of the series 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus and so on and so on and so on plus 79. In this series, the first term is 1 and the last term is the 79. So, already known by you what is the finite series, infinite series. So, it seems to be finite series. Why? Because in finite series, limited terms are there, only limited terms. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus and so on up to 79. Only 79 is the last term here. There is no one more term after 79. So, it is the finite series. It is the finite series. Given series is one plus 3 plus 7 5 plus 7 plus and so on plus 79, which is finite series. Which is finite series. That means here limited terms are there up to 79. There is no one more term after 79. So, this is finite series. Here, the first term is 1, second term is 3, third term is 5, fourth term is 7, plus and so on and so on and so on. Last term is the 79. That is, first term T1 is equal to A is equal to 1. Second term T2 is equal to 3. And third term T3 is equal to 5. And fourth term T4 is equal to 7. And last term is L is equal to 79. That means here, which is nth term also. Last term is L. Here L is the last term. We have to find the Sn, sum of the series. Sum of the series. Find the sum of the series Sn. Now we are going to find the sum of the series by using this finite series. So, first of all, we have to do the sum. Before going to do the sum, it needs a common difference. That is important here. First of all, find the common difference of the given series. Common difference d is equal to Tn minus Tn minus 1. Here in place of n we have to take 2, T2. In place of n 2 it becomes 2 minus 1, that is equal to T1. This is equal to T2 minus T1. T2 minus T1 is equal to, here in this series second term is 3, first term is 1. So 3 minus 1 is equal to how much? 2. The common difference of this series, finite series, is 2. For all these terms, T3 minus T2, T4 minus T3, T5 minus T4 will also be same as 2. So this is 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. The common difference is equal to 2 here. We have, therefore d is equal to 2. We have the nth term is considered as last term. So the same formula here, L is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So here why we are going to find the last term in this? That means by using this last term we have to find the n value. If we know the value of n, we are able to find the sum of the n terms of the series. So L is equal to, already given, this L is equal to 79, and first term A is equal to 1 plus n minus 1 into D. 79 is equal to 1 plus, on expanding this bracket, n minus 1 into D, nd minus D. That means here D is equal to how much? D is equal to 2 here. Common difference is 2. So on expanding this bracket, 2n minus 2. Here minus 2 plus 1 is there. It becomes minus 1. That is equal to 2n minus 1. M plus 79 is equal to 2n minus 1. M plus 2n is equal to 79 plus 1. This is equal to 80. So n is equal to 80 by 2. 2 1s are 2 4s are to 0. That is equal to 40. Therefore here n is equal to 40. Now already we have the values, that is now A is equal to 1, n is equal to 40, and last term L is equal to 79. A is equal to 1, n is equal to 40, L is equal to 7. Sum of the n terms of given series 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus and so on and so on and so on plus 79 is, here the formula is Sn is equal to n by 2 of A plus L. A is the first term, L is the last term, n is the number of terms. Here first term is equal to 1 and last term is equal to 79 and n is equal to 40. So Sn is equal to 40 by 2 of first term is equal to 1 plus last term is equal to 79. This is equal to 2 ones are 2 twos are 4, 20 after cancelling 20 of 1 plus 79 is equal to 80. 8 twos are 16, 28 is 1600. M plus Sn is equal to 1600. Therefore, sum of the series Sn is equal to 1600. This is the required answer. Now problem 3. Find the degree of the expression one plus x into 1 plus x to the power of 6 into 1 plus x to the power of 11 and so on and so on and so on. 1 plus x to the power of 101. This is the statement of the problem 3. Find the degree of the expression 1 plus x into 1 plus x to the power of 6 into 1 plus x to the power of 11 and so on and so on and so on. 1 plus x to the power of 101. In this, the first term of this is 1 plus x and last term of this expression is 1 plus x to the power of 101. Now solution as follows. Given that one plus x into 1 plus x to the power of 6 into 1 plus x to the power of 11 and so on and so on. 1 plus x to the power of 101. On careful observation, 1 plus x into 1 plus x to the power of 6, 1 plus x to the power of 11 and so on and so on, 1 plus x to the power of 101. So here, in the first term x to the power of 1, in the second term x to the power of 6, in the third term x to the power of 11, in the fourth term x to the power of 17 and so on and so on and so on, the last term x to the power of 101. So it seems to be a sequence. It seems to be a sequence. So whether it is an arithmetic sequence or geometric sequence, to confirm that one, if it is a geometric sequence, we have to follow the rules and regulations of the geometric rules, or otherwise AP rules we can follow. Okay, now the degree of expression of this problem is going to solve now. First of all, we have to write down x into x to the power of 6 into x to the power of 11 and so on and so on and so on, x to the power of 101. This is equal to x to the power of, the power is 1 here, the power is 6 here, the power is 11 and so on and so on. Last term x to the power is the 101. X to the power of 1 plus 6 plus 11 plus and so on and so on and so on 101. So when bases are equal, powers should be added. So that is like this: x to the power of 1 plus 6 plus 11 plus and so on and so on and so on 101. So it seems to be a series. This is a series. It seems to be a series. Whether it is a geometric series or arithmetic series, we have to confirm. So in this, the first term is here, write down 1 plus 6 plus 11 plus and so on and so on and so on plus 101. So it is a finite series. The first term is here 1 and the last term is 101. So it seems to be a finite series. So this given series is an arithmetic progression. Therefore, which is an arithmetic progression. Here in this, the first term is t1 is equal to a is equal to 1 and second term t2 is equal to 6 and third term is equal to 11 and the last term is given 101. L is equal to 101. Now we have to find the common difference of this series, which is a finite series. It is a finite series. So the common difference d is equal to, already known by you, tn minus 1. This is equal to t2 minus t1 is equal to t3 minus t2. So t2 minus t1, 6 minus 1 and t3 minus t2, 11 minus 6. So the common difference of this is 5. 6 minus 1, 5 and 11 minus 6 is also 5. So entirely the common difference is for this series is 5. Therefore d is equal to 5, common difference, and the last term L is equal to 101. Now we have to find the nth term of the series. That means here n value, from in place of nth term we have to take last term. Last term is like that nth term formula. When you apply nth term formula, you will get the number of terms in this series. L is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Since we know that Tn is equal to L, nth term formula is like that last term formula. So note that this point. So already known by us, L is equal to 101, last term, and first term is equal to, already known by you, that is 1 plus n minus 1 into d. The common difference just found. The common difference is 5. And plus, you can send this on right hand side 1 from left to right. On transposing, it becomes 101 minus 1 is equal to n minus 1 into 5. Implies 101 minus 1 is equal to 100 is equal to n minus 1 into 5. So here 5 ones are here plus, this is, it becomes minus 100. Implies 100 is equal to n into 5, 5n minus 1 into 5, 5. Implies now it becomes 100 plus 5, transposing minus 5 to on left hand side, it becomes plus 5 is equal to 5n. So this is equal to 105 is equal to 5n. So implies n is equal to 105 divided by 5. 5 2s are 5 1s are 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 5 1s are. So n is equal to 21. N is equal to 21. So here n is equal to 21. Therefore n value is equal to 21. Next, keep it in your mind, this already we got the n value. Now sum to n terms is Sn is equal to n by 2 of a plus l, where a is equal to first term, l is equal to last term, where a is equal to t1 first term and l is equal to last term. Already known by us the first term and last term values. Sn is equal to n by 2. N is equal to just found, that is 21. The first term is 1, last term is 101. So here 21 by 2 into 1 plus 101, 102, it becomes 102. So 21 by 2 into 102. Here 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 2 1s are, 2 5s are 2 1s are. It becomes 21 into 51. 21 into 51. So this is equal to 21 into 51 is equal to 10. After multiplying with 51, 21 is equal to 1071. Therefore Sn is equal to 1071. That is degree of the given expression is 1071. 1071. Now problem 4. The statement as follows: if the sum of the series two comma 5 comma 8 comma 11 and so on and so on and so on is 60,100, then find the value of n. Find the value of n. Solution as follows: If the sum of the series 2, 5, 8, 11 and so on and so on and so on terms are there is 60,100. That means that the sum of this series is 60,100. We have to find the value of n. That is number of terms. Value of n means number of terms. That is going on now. Solution as follows. Given sequence is 2, 5, 8, 11 and so on and so on and so on terms are there. So it seems to be a infinite sequence, not finite sequence, infinite sequence. It seems to be a infinite sequence. 2, 5, 8, 11 and so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. So the sum of the series 2, 5, 8, 11 and so on is 60,100. That means here the series, the sequence is whether it is a finite sequence or infinite sequence, we have to confirm. After confirming this, we have to follow the whether it is 60,100, we got the given sum of the series. So that is going on now, this problem solution. Listen to me. Sum of the series Sn is equal to 60,100. Here the first term is equal to A is equal to 2. Second term is equal to 5. Third term is equal to 8. And fourth term is equal to 11. And also we are given sum of the series 60,100. It seems to be a finite sequence. Why? Because the sum of the series is already given 60,100. Now we have to find the common difference of this series. So A is equal to 2, T1, 5 is equal to second term, 8 is equal to third term, 11 is equal to fourth term. The common difference already known by us. D is equal to Tn minus 1. Here implies D is equal to, when you substitute in place of 2, T2, in place of T2 here 2 minus 1, it becomes a T1. So common difference is equal to T2 minus T1, and similarly T3 minus T2, and similarly T4 minus T3. Now we have to substitute the first term, second term, third term, fourth term values here in this. Implies D is equal to 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2 is equal to 8 minus 5 is equal to 11 minus 8 is equal to 5 minus 2 is 3, the common difference. 8 minus 5 is equal to also 3, the common difference 3. 11 minus 8 is also 3, the common difference is also 3. So for all these terms the common difference is 3. Therefore common difference is equal to how much? 3. Now the given sequence is therefore the given sequence is, therefore the given sequence is an arithmetic progression. sum of n terms of arithmetic progression AP is Sn is equal to n by 2 of 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Already we know the values of sum of the n terms values and first term value and common difference value is also. So that is sum of n terms is equal to 60,100 is equal to n by 2 of 2 into 2. The first term is equal to a is equal to 2 given here, plus n minus 1 into the common difference is equal to already just found, that is 3. 60,100 n by 2 of 2 2s are 4 plus on expanding this brackets 3 into n 3n plus into minus minus 3 into 1 3. 60,100 is equal to n by 2 of here 4 plus 3n minus 3. So you have to subtract 3 from 4, that is 4 minus 3 becomes 1 plus 1. So 3n plus 1, 3n plus 1, 3n plus 1, n by 2 of 3n plus 1. 60,100 is equal to n by 2 of 3n plus 1. It becomes 60,100 into 2 is equal to n of n plus 1, n of 3n plus 1. 60,100 into 2 is equal to n of 3n plus 1. m plus 60,100 multiplying with 2, it becomes 120 200. Why? Because 200 2020 2 1 are 2, 260 are 120 is equal to n into 3n plus 1. That means after with multiplying n, 3n plus 1 is equal to 3n square plus n. n into 3n, 3n square plus n into 1, n. m plus 3n square plus n minus minus 1,20,200 is equal to 0. Why? Because it is a quadratic equation. It is of the form of quadratic equation. A quadratic equation has two roots, alpha and beta, 2 roots are there. It seems to be a quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And quadratic equation has 2 roots. Now we have to find the roots alpha and beta in this quadratic equation. 3n square plus n minus 1,20,200 since it seems to be a ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now m plus 3n square plus, on factorizing this 3n square plus n minus 1,20,200, it becomes 3n square plus 601 minus 600 is equal to 1,20,200 is equal to 0. On factorization, we got 601 and 600 on factorization. So now in this 3n square plus 601 n minus 600 n 1,20,200. On factorization we got this. Now here we have to take the common factor n. That means here n square and 60n is there. So in these two we are taking 3n of n you have to take the common factor. N of 3n minus now we are taking the common in this n. First of all, n of 3n plus 601. Here when we multiply with n, this 3n into n is equal to 3n square, 601 into n is equal to 601n, and minus of, similarly minus of, here also we have to take the common factor 200 minus 200 is becomes n 3n plus 1 3n plus 1 3n plus 601 is equal to 0. M plus n of 3n plus 601 minus 200 of 3n plus 601 is equal to 0. From this 3n plus 1, 601 is the common in two factors here. Now we are taking the common from these two. 3n plus 601 into n minus 200 is equal to 0. That means here 3n plus 601 is equal to 0, or n minus 200 is equal to 0. Now m plus in this 3n is equal to minus 601, or n is equal to 200. M plus n is equal to minus 601 by 3. So which is not possible, n is equal to minus 601 by 3, or n is equal to 200 is possible. So n does not equal to minus 601 by 3, which is not possible. Which is not possible. Therefore, n is equal to 200. So, we are asked if the sum of the series 2, 5, 8, 11 and so on is 60,100. Then find the value of n. We have to find the value of n. The value of n is 200 for this series. The value of n is 200. This is the answer for this question.